Welcome to Books in Sum, your go-to for bite-sized book summaries.
Emotional Intelligence by Daniel Goleman. This book explains the impact emotions have on our everyday life, how they can help us, but also lead us astray. It also highlights the role that emotional intelligence plays in allowing us to use emotions to create positive outcomes and avoid situations where they can harm us. It explains how emotional intelligence makes it possible to create a balanced interaction between the emotional brain and the rational brain, and how this capacity can be acquired and expanded. Finally, it answers these interesting questions. How does emotional intelligence develop in individuals, and why is this capacity so important for society as a whole? Emotions are important tools for understanding and interacting with our environment, but they can also lead us to make mistakes. When we become overly emotional, our minds are bombarded with alarming thoughts and disturbing images, leading to overreacting and acting irrationally. When information enters our brain, a fraction of it bypasses the region responsible for rational thought and directly enters the emotional brain, leading us to act suddenly without consulting our thinking brain. When we are affected by obsolete emotional responses, our emotional mind reacts to situations in the present based on past experiences, even when the conditions have changed. Emotional intelligence is the capacity to recognize and manage emotions without being controlled by them. It is essential for managing emotions, as they can take control of our minds and disrupt rational thinking. To manage emotions effectively, it is important to recognize and name your feelings, become aware of what causes them, and focus on achieving certain goals. Emotional intelligence can also help students manage their workloads and navigate the social world. Emotional intelligence is an important part of life, as it helps us put ourselves in other people's shoes and understand how they feel. It also helps us discover the emotions of others by analyzing their nonverbal signs. Emotional intelligence requires a balance between the emotional feeling brain and the rational thinking brain, and any damage to these neuronal pathways can lead to emotional intelligence deficits. People with emotional intelligence can develop social aptitudes such as the ability to teach others, resolve conflicts, or manage teams of staff, and these aptitudes help them to maintain relationships in the social environment. Emotional intelligence is an important component of emotional self-regulation, which is essential for leading a successful and fulfilled life. Evidence suggests that people with high levels of emotional intelligence are more likely to be successful, and that those who can control their impulses will also be more successful than their peers. Studies have shown that those who had been able to control their impulses at age 4 proved superior academically as well as socially throughout their youth. Emotional intelligence is a key factor in success and health, and can help us lead healthier lifestyles. It can also have negative effects on society, such as increasing crime rates and drug addiction. A study showed that children of emotionally intelligent parents are better at regulating their own emotions, show lower stress level, are better liked by their peers, and described as more socially adept by their teachers. It is also related to a child's own emotional intelligence, which is determined by its welfare. Despite this, there is little emphasis on emotional skills in the typical school curriculum. The emotional intelligence of children is central to the future of our communities, as they will have a big impact on future society. There are several ways to boost emotional intelligence, such as using inner dialogues, mirroring body language, and becoming more self-motivated. Inner dialogues help to identify and name feelings, while body language can help to induce tenseness in oneself. To become more motivated, people who can convince themselves that failures are due to something they can change don't give up so easily. Emotional intelligence can be used in all kinds of settings, from the office to your love life. To avoid misunderstandings in a relationship, it is important to take into account the different ways that men and women deal with emotions. To calm down during a dispute, a cool-down period may help, and if you have to criticize someone, be specific and offer a solution. The key message in this book is that emotions are important as they serve as sources of orientation and push us to take action, but they can also make us act irrationally. Emotional intelligence is a set of skills that enable us to recognize and manage emotions. It is a better predictor of academic success, job performance, and life success, and we can increase our emotional intelligence throughout life. To help children develop their emotional skills, it is important to encourage them to talk about their feelings, provide them with the necessary vocabulary to label their emotions, praise them for their efforts, and show self-control. Be specific and constructive when criticizing someone, and take a break during a dispute to calm down.
We hope you found this summary helpful in your listening journey. If you're interested in diving deeper into the topic or getting your hands on the whole book, be sure to check the description below where we've included links to the book and other related products that may be useful to you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on our latest book summaries. And feel free to leave a comment with any suggestions or requests for books you'd like us to cover. Thanks again for tuning in and happy listening.